Brazil is a privileged country in terms of water. It has some of the most important hydrographic basins in the world. But in 2015, severe water rationing was the new status quo in all major cities in the southern east of Brazil. 40 miles north of Rio de Janeiro, bordered by the Atlantic Rainforest Mountains, lies the historic city of Petrópolis.
This was my childhood home.
I grew up amidst trekking in the forest and bathing in crystalline waterfalls. I never noticed the abundance of water until the 2011-2015 El Niño-induced drought. Didn't realize the wealth we were so dependent upon, since all the water for the property and the 65 other homes came from this small stream in the forest. We made so many mistakes. Cleaning up the riverine forest for planting fruits and vegetables, planting the bamboos and exotic species in the hills, and wasting that precious resource.
In 2015, it was the first time that the stream completely stopped.
I called my friends for help. My friend Adriana Moreira is a tropic forest conservation specialist. She has a PhD in ecology and for over 25 years worked in conservation.
This project in the Atlantic forest in Petrópolis, Rio de Janeiro, really fascinates me because it has many important aspects of restoration projects. First of all, is a community-based project that gives it a lot of sustainability. Second, it's focused on restoration of a forest along a river and a stream course. So this is another important aspect, particularly in that area where you have a highly fragmented forests with lots of urbanization. Atlantic forest in Brazil is considered a biodiversity hotspot. In other words, one of the most biodiverse areas in the planet.
Arneson, our neighbor, who also works here helping me with the garden, remembers when he was a child how this forest was.
Mudamos para cá eu tinha 11 anos de idade, mudamos aqui para Petrópolis, né? Meu pai veio trabalhar para quebrar pedras aqui em Petrópolis, né? E viemos para cá com 11 anos e essa mata toda aqui, onde eu vivi desde já. Aqui é uma área muito explorada, né? No passado foi uma área muito explorada. Aí veio o condomínio aqui que ajudou a fechar, fez um condomínio que fechou a área.
The forest in our border was converted in the Samambaya Valley condo, decreasing wildlife habitat and water. Since the condo has water from the public system, they didn't care much that in 2015, my home and other 65 families ran out of water.
My friend, Ricardo Freitas, is a water specialist, hands-on experience with restoration in Atlantic forest.
Começamos a fazer esse trabalho em 2015, em 2016 começamos a plantar mudas da Mata Atlântica, em 2017 continuamos, 18, em 19 e plantamos ao todo até agora 4.000 mudas, que nós fomos plantando, fazendo os coroamentos e plantando nos espaços em que nós encontrávamos condições adequadas para as mudas crescerem. Eu falei com o Arneson, tá vendo esses galhos que saem aqui? É cortar isso e botar no saquinho com terra, pronto. E ela vai brotar. E você aqui. Esse daqui. Fizemos um mapeamento, um mapa de plantio com espécies próprias para desenvolvimento de nascentes e depois plantamos as espécies primárias e secundárias, que as primárias elas vão morrer mais rápido, mas as secundárias depois já estão grandes e elas fecham todo o ambiente. Essa planta aqui, ela tem duas funções. Uma é sombrear a margem do córrego, né? A mata se guiar aqui para que a água fique protegida do sol e diminuir a evaporação. E tem a flor dela, que é uma flor frondosa, que é alimento para as abelhas. Então ela atrai muita abelha, que por sua vez vai fazer o quê? Polinização.
And as you go through restoration, usually the bird species are the ones that come first, but through time, you're able to restore the entire community with the small rodents coming back and then larger predators and big mammals. So I think this effort focus on water has a lot of other impacts that contribute to the region.
Esse ano de 2020, que nós estamos com um inverno muito seco, choveu muito abaixo da média histórica da região e, no entanto, nós estamos com a água correndo, enfim, as nascentes vertendo água e abastecendo a comunidade de 65 famílias aqui abaixo.
Our small scale project is what I call think globally, act locally. Only through collective effort and local action, we can have a wave of restoration of the Atlantic forest that will have an impact in our planet.